And we got Pink Ranger. 10-hit combo. It's alright, but she's not really that good, bro. Like, she's just not. You got this one bow shot, that's her triangle, so I have to combo with that. As you can see, in the middle of that combo, she shoots that bow. So that's square, square, triangle, and then I go circle, circle before I do this pop-up kick. Okay? Well, the issue is she's got a boost ability, and obviously that allows her to shoot 3 arrows instead of 1, which is cool if you're far away. So, you know, if I do that combo, and then that pushes them far away, which it usually does, then I could boost and then throw 3 arrows out, right? But other than that, she could drop 2 bombs instead of her whopping 1. You know, like, it's, I don't know. I'm about to show you the Cenozoic Blue Ranger. His boosting ability just goes better with his moves as opposed to the Pink Ranger. I haven't figured her out quite yet, but you know, she's still fast and she's still got the bow, so, and it's the Pink Ranger, so she's iconic. Iconic! Then you got Mr. Electric. Homeboy, he's badass. Obviously he looks badass, you know he was gonna be, but he's got that, so he's got the ability to drop a ray, and he's got his boost. So when you just press X, that charges him. If you press back and X after that, he can drop 2 lightning bolts instead of the 1. He can boost that like that and then teleport. So you can't teleport unless you have a boost. So if you notice, I jumped and tried to do it and he just got a boost. Do it again though, he can teleport. So also, where I showed you that little lightning charge, if you keep tapping X, he does that. If he's boosted and does it, he throws an entire fucking lightning bolt out. And then he's got badass combo here. So you chain all that together. So then now you see how I knocked him far away? Now this is the point where you boost and you do that. So that's what I'm saying. With his boosting, it goes better with his combos and stuff. And sometimes you can even mix it in and teleport behind them, you know. So you could do shit like this. So the energy ball, so. See, before they even get back up, you already got that going, you know, so as long as you can boost fast enough, and then you can boost, and then, oh, you thought I was going to drop a lightning bolt. Nope, I just come up behind you, biatch. So, he's really cool. And you can do the bottom combo, and then that way you get your boost real quick. So, yeah. He's very badass. That's his special. I didn't show you the Pink Rangers.
We're not backing down.
Pterodactyl. That's badass. That's probably the coolest thing about her is that special. But, yeah. And then Rita! So Rita is very fun to use. If you can see, I just did her throw right there, and her throw has them far away. So with Rita, she can throw her putty out, which is really cool. If they're close up to you, then you can press this forward next, and you'll do the punch like that. But if they're far away, you need to hold it. You'll do that. But then this is like her main combo.
Pinwheel chaos.
Yeah, I don't know why that lightning bolt didn't connect. I guess because she was still close to me, but.
Pinwheel chaos.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Pinwheel chaos.
And then she's got her one that hangs them in the air. And you can do that. And then they're far away again. Throw you another putty out there. Throw you a pinwheel out there. Bring them back to you. 18-hit combo. And then if you can, you know, add some things like she's got this as her regular special. Her actual Special move itself, though, is a lot cooler.
Pinwheel chaos. Winglet chaos.
That.
Pinwheel chaos. Whoa, aren't you in for a treat?
And the buddies pull her down in the ground. 46 hits. And I think like I've done it one time messing around and got it over 50. But yeah, she's I was gonna make sure I was good with her though. It took me a second to figure out because she has control over anything she does. So when you if you're far away and you just throw that pinwheel of chaos, notice how it doesn't go out very far. Okay, but like if I'm closer to her, then after I press X and release the ball, I can control it by moving the directional pad. And then bam, just like that. If she's close to me, then when, you could just do the regular, you could just press X and it still works just as well. But if they're close like this and you want to do it, see how you gotta wait for it to come back and hit her? So as soon as you throw it, just pull back. That way it's gonna hit her faster. So you're essentially, what's really cool about it to me is when you get the hang of doing that, you really think of it like you're controlling it. Like if you were to throw the ball out and you're taking your hand and pulling it back to you, you're pulling back on the D-pad, so you're pulling that energy ball back to you. If you need to push it out, it's like you're pushing right on the D-pad, so you're pushing it out away from you. So it's really cool to feel like you're fully in control of that. Same thing with this little move. Her back and X creates the spark. That's the spark itself. You have to press X again in order to create that ray. So if you press back and X, you press it again, you're doing it up close because you're pressing it back towards you. If you press back and X, forward and X, you will do it far away because you're pressing it forward away from you. If you just press X, if you press back and X, then X, you'll do it in the middle of the screen. So she essentially has control of everything. Which takes some getting used to. She's not as easy as most of the other ones, and then she's got her little glide there. I told you about the Princess Peach thing. Or it reminds me of that and Sindel. The air underneath her reminds me of Sindel. Or it's one of them. I'm pretty sure it's Sindel in Mortal Kombat that she can fly like that. She can glide around like that too. But then while I'm in the air, you can press X and she'll do that little dive. So she's really good about closing distance even though she's not fast. She has range and she can close distance. So that's a big one for slow characters. As long as they can do that, you can be good with them. So yeah, fucking awesome, dude. And then you got the best Zord on the game so far. I'm using the Dragon Zord, dude. Watch this fucking shit. Yeah, that just happened. Yeah. Badass, dude.